The General Hospital recap features Esm and Spencer having some bonding moments, with Esm realizing a few truths. In this episode, Esm wondered about her old relationship with Spencer, while Trina confessed that she hated them spending time together. Curtis and Jordan had a few angry moments, but Zeke interrupted their talk. Ava and Austin shared some moments of passion in bed, but Ava seemed to regret it. Sasha and Sunny talked about her mental health, and Sunny gave Sasha his analysis on her state of mind. Finally, Violet made it clear she just wanted a mom. Now let's dig a little deeper into this episode. A pensive and shirtless Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, tried to reach Trina, Tabiana Ali, but kept getting her voicemail. When Esm Avery Kristen Pohl walked into his room to give him an ice pack, he snapped at her to leave. Esm refused to leave because she was worried about Spencer's physical well-being. She was also angry at him for attacking someone without thinking about what an arrest would mean for Ace. Esm also insisted on calling a doctor, but Spencer managed to stop her and finally told her what happened with Dex, Evan Hofer. It turned out that Spencer knew for sure that Jocelyn Eden McCoy cheated on Cameron William Lipton with Dex. Esm thought Spencer should be mad at Jocelyn and not Dex, and that made a lot of sense. Esm also believed that Spencer was angry deep down and lashed out when he didn't mean to, just as she did, as if this was supposed to bond them emotionally. Finally, Esm asked what they were like together when they were dating, and Spencer told her that he did love her, but he now knows she was just using him and he can't get over that. Esm tried to defend the actions she didn't even remember, so that gave Spencer a good memory of her to share. It turned out Trina's, Tabiana Ali, voicemail picked up Spencer snapping at Esma, but Trina brushed it off to talk to her mother about Curtis, Donald Turner. She wondered why Portia, Brooke Kerr, would let Curtis off the hook so fast, so Portia let her daughter know this was none of her business. Portia changed the subject and managed to get Trina to admit there was some trouble with Spencer. Portia thought Spencer was back to his old ways, and Trina admitted she didn't recognize him anymore. Portia believed this was who Spencer had always been. Trina immediately jumped to Spencer's defense, so Portia tried to play nice and admitted that at least Spencer had matured somewhat. Of course, Portia brought up the parenting class she suggested to Esm just so Trina would know all about it. Trina admitted that she was going crazy at the thought of Spencer spending time with Esma. Ava, Maura West, and Austin Roger Howarth got dirty in the bedroom, and when it was all over, Ava tried to get rid of him as fast as possible. Austin was a little taken aback by her cold attitude, but Ava insisted their time in bed was a mistake, but Austin didn't think that at all. Ava believed the only reason it happened was because of Nicholas's accidental death, so what they did was all wrong. She then warned him if he ever pulls anything with Avery again, the next body she dumped would be his. After Austin left, they both had smiles on their faces. Jordan, Tanisha Harper, took a call from Zeke, Gavin Houston, and turned down his invitation for dinner. Things got more complicated when Curtis arrived to know why she told Portia about their kiss. Jordan informed him she was not the one to give Portia that news. Instead, it was his brother-in-law Zeke. Just then, Zeke showed up, and Curtis warned him if he didn't keep his big mouth shut, there would be a problem. When Curtis left, Zeke tried to talk to Jordan, but she didn't want to have anything to do with him. Sasha, Sophia Matson, stopped by Sunny's, Morris Bernard, for a chat and wondered why he called her over. Sunny wanted to talk about Sasha's future and asked if she was ready to end her guardianship. Sasha, Sophia Matson, insisted it was time, and Sunny informed her that Gladys, Bonnie Burrows, didn't think she was ready. Sasha admitted she had some doubts and talked them out with Sunny. She was still experiencing bad days and they scared her, but Sunny determined everything she was feeling was normal. In the end, in his amateur mental health expert capacity, Sunny determined Sasha was indeed ready to cut Gladys loose. Violet, Joffrey Love, was horrified that Aunt Elizabeth, Rebecca Herbst, would leave her date with Finn, Michael Easton, when she was having a nightmare. She needed both of them and wanted Liz, Rebecca Herbst, to stay, so they comforted her and explained that Liz had to leave. At least she gave Violet some warm milk before she left. Michael has been dealing with a lot of changes on General Hospital in the past few months. There's fatherhood, Willow's health crisis, Drew's prison sentence, Carly's massive fine that's set to bankrupt her. And that's on top of all he'd secretly been doing with Dex to get the goods on Sunny since. When did that whole plot start? Well, no matter. The point is, it would be understandable if he were to get introspective from time to time. Outside of impending fatherhood, Chad Duell's life, on the other hand, hasn't been going through quite as much upheaval as Michael has been facing. But the actor's clearly been taking some time lately to look inward and share some of his thoughts with friends and fans on social media. In his latest Instagram post, he tackled some especially weighty matters with a poetic touch and a peek at the black and white world of a new photoshoot. Turned away from the camera, but looking back at us all, he writes, "In the darkest corners of our souls, where shadows dance and doubts lurk, we find the raw beauty of our humanity. Embrace the jagged edges, for they bear the scars of battles fought, the triumphs of resilience and the audacity to rise above. So let us dance with our demons, crack jokes with our fears, and let our laughter be the rebellion that echoes through the abyss." And perhaps there's something in there that Michael could learn. Perfection is impossible. It's the flaws, wounds, and dark edges that lie within us all that make us human. We can hide from them, or we can face them and rise above them. And Michael and Willow's family, from Carly to Sunny and Nina, are full of flaws, darkness, and wounds they've amassed over the years. Perhaps Michael and Willow and Jocelyn would be happier if they embraced their family for who they are rather than try to push them away or run from them. Heck, Carly had a point back when she told Michael they weren't going to take Sunny down to save her. He may not be perfect, but he keeps them safe, and whoever came after him would likely be far worse. Life has been rough for General Hospital's Michael for some time. Between the family infighting that, let's face it, is to a huge degree his own doing, to Willow's health crisis, to being a new father, Michael's been in for a wild ride. And though he hasn't had quite the drama of his Port Charles alter ego, Chad Duell, too, has had one heck of a year, not the least because of his March announcement that he and girlfriend Luana Lucci were expecting their first child, a beautiful baby boy, in September. From all accounts, though, things have been moving far smoother than Willow's pregnancy ever did, and for that, we have no doubt, the couple are extremely grateful. We're not quite to baby's birthday yet, but Duell did recently celebrate another important birthday, while somehow summing up everything the couple have been through with a few photos and simple, heartfelt post. "Happy birthday, love," Duell wrote on Instagram to Lucci. "Been a wild yet blessed year, and I'm lucky to have spent it with you." And with the loving note, the actor shared a year's worth of adventures traveling, Harry Pottering, and exploring the beautiful outdoors. Now, of course, all that's left is to find out if they'll be celebrating Duell's birthday in mid-September next, or if baby Duell will make his first appearance in the world before they get there, or hey, maybe dad and son will end up with the same birthday. Now that would be something to celebrate for now, though. We'll just wait and wish the happy couple and soon-to-be parents all the best.